Use a drop capital letter to draw attention to the meaningful journaling on your next scrapbook page using the Shape tool and a text box. Here is a preview of what we will be creating together. I'll be showing you how to create the drop capital letter you see here. This video is being filmed in expert mode of Photoshop Elements, but the instructions are exactly the same for Adobe Photoshop except where noted. Begin by creating a new document in your preferred scrapping size at 300 pixels per inch with a white background. I've already opened a 12 by 12 inch document. Then press the letter D to reset the color chips to the default of black over white. Next, get the horizontal type tool, and in the tool options, open the font picker and choose a script style font. I'm using Parisienne Regular. Set the size to 72 points, the leading to auto, and the tracking to 0. Click on the left align icon, and the color chip should be black. If it's not, click on the color chip and choose black. Photoshop users can find the instructions in the manual. At this point, you will need to know what you want to type for your journaling. Then, on the document, click once in the center of the document to place your cursor. Type the first letter of your journaling. This should be a capital letter. I'm using the letter T. Then click the check mark to commit the type. Now get the rectangle tool. It's nestled with the shape tools. And in the tool options, open the geometry options and choose unconstrained. Click on the new shape layer icon, and if applicable, set the style to none. Photoshop users will find specific instructions in the manual. Now on the document, starting at the top left corner of your script letter, click and drag out a rectangular shape large enough for your journaling. To reposition while dragging, press and hold the spacebar. Then in the Layers panel, reduce the opacity to 25% so that you can see the script letter. Next, we will subtract a shape from the rectangle shape. On the document, hold down the Alt key, that's the Option key on a Mac. You should see a minus sign appear beside the cursor. Starting just above the top left corner of the script letter, click and drag on the document, then let go of the Alt or Option key, and continue dragging to the bottom right corner of the script letter. To reposition while dragging, press and hold the spacebar. Now let's create a text box. Get the horizontal type tool. In the tool options, open the font picker and choose an easy-to-read journaling font, such as a sans serif or a serif style font. I'm going to use the font Archon. It's a free font from fontsquirrel.com. Set the size to 14 points, the leading to auto, and the tracking to 0. Click on the left align icon, then click on the color chip and choose black. Photoshop users, please refer to the manual for the settings. On the document, hover your cursor inside the rectangle shape until you see the Type inside a shape icon. Click inside the shape to place the cursor. Type or paste your journaling into the box, skipping the first letter of the first word. Then click on the checkmark to commit the type. It's okay if your journaling does not fill the entire text box, but if your box is not large enough, drag the shape layer and the top type layer to the trash bin icon and repeat the previous steps to recreate a larger rectangle shape. Then in the Layers panel, click on the visibility icon of the shape layer to hide it. If you would like, you can adjust the position and size of the script letter. To do that, get the Move tool, and in the Layers panel, click on the script letter layer to activate it. Using your arrow keys, nudge the script letter up and to the right to overlap the journaling. If there is now a gap between the script letter and the journaling like there is here, press Ctrl-T in Windows, that's Command-T on a Mac to get the transform options. Then on the document, click and drag from the bottom left corner handle of the bounding box to increase the size of the script letter to fill the gap. Click and drag inside the bounding box to reposition the script letter. Once you are happy with the placement, click the checkmark to commit the change. Finally, let's group the layers to make it easier to move the journaling. In the Layers panel, click on the top type layer to make it active. Holding down the Shift key, click on the bottom type layer. Now 3 layers should be active. Click on the Create a New Group icon, then double-click directly on the name of this new group and rename it Journaling. Press Enter or Return to commit the change. Now finish your scrapbook page as desired. Here is my finished page using a drop capital letter for my journaling. I love how the capital letter draws my eye to the journaling and makes it an important part of my heritage page. For a free PDF version of this video, click on the download link and then make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. This has been Carla Shute from Digital Scrapper, the very best place on the web to find complete and professional instruction for digital scrapbooking. We help you get your stories told.